I'd like to join your party, boys, but first I'm gonna sing a little song. There's a snake in my boot. This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Oh hey, Roundup gang, come check out my collection or collections. Come on in, don't be a stranger. Now, funny thing about my collections are kind of all over the house, so kind of a home tour, but not really. So here, you'll see we got movie posters. Remember, Cinema Toy Box is about cinema, not only toys. Remember that. This right here is a beautiful piece, Jurassic Park. The shot there where they're looking at the brachiosaurus, it's beautiful. Now, to start my collection off, I don't know if you want to call this a collection, but it is a collection of sorts of video games. We have a genuine prop from Crash Bandicoot right there. And then these are my favorite video games as a kid. Doom, Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, you could call this a collection of sorts. So that's gonna get us started off. Video game room, and let's get to some exciting stuff here. Now right here, bathroom. May seem obvious because the bathroom sign, but this is the sign from Jurassic Park, so it counts as a movie memorabilia piece. This is an extension of the game room. My arcade machine, I love this bad boy. We play it on my birthdays. Very nice. So this is a little interesting. This is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. Everyone who's been with the channel can probably know what it is, but let's take a look. This right here is my 1981 DMC-12 DeLorean. She's a beaut. She works decently, but hibernates in the summer months because the cooling is not great. But here, come check it out. The beautiful thing I love about this car, other than the gold wing doors, is this bad boy is signed, yes, by Christopher Lloyd himself. And maybe we'll go ahead and put that video of him sitting in this very car. It's pretty neat. Over here in the car, you'll see more movie props. We got the hoverboard. We have the hat. We have the sports almanac. Now, unfortunately, this was made after 2000, so you can't win any bets with this, but boy, would it be cool if you could. And a lot of people ask me, like, hey, as a joke, is there a flux capacitor? Oh my gosh, is there a flux capacitor? Which I love hearing, by the way, so not a big deal. But when I say yes, there is, and bam, I pointed out to him, game over, you know what I mean? There is a flux capacitor, and it's kind of dying, you know. It's on. Moving on. That is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. So let's move on to the living room, shall we? Before we get to the living room, I call this hallway my Hall of Horrors because, well, you don't want to say that too fast. Hall of Horrors. Let me enunciate that. We have here Halloween. These are some of my favorite horror movies, and me, I am a slasher guy, not too into the demon stuff. But first favorite, Halloween, you gotta love it. The knife here, beautifully done by a guy on Etsy. I think his name is, well, not important. I don't remember his name, but you can find it. It's on there. Coming over here, we have a beautiful, and yes, these are real, claw razors. They are razor sharp, very dangerous. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. You'll see Jason Mask. This thing has so much detail. I mean, it's crazy. Just look at it. You know, just beautiful. This thing once did, true story, it did fly off the wall once. That was, I don't know. Over here, Ghostface. I have plenty of Ghostface in this house, maybe a little too much, you'll see. But I had to put the mask and the knife on there. Goes with the other stuff. And over on this side, just some extra B-movie versions of these movie posters. I thought they were really cool and thought it would look nice in the collection, and I was right. They do look nice in the collection. And over here in the living room, we have Woody and Buzz. This is my Takara Tomy, very custom, very nice. With the Seed Toys kid, this is where he resides, right in front of the TV. Metacom Woody with his guitar, which looks really cool. It only has 4 strings, so I think it's kind of a bass guitar, technically. Here is where my custom Jesse resides. Again, I don't have one place where all my stuff is. It's just everywhere. This whole house is just pop culture vomited all over the place. Bullseye, you know, there he is. And then we have Giant Woody and smaller but also giant. Giant but not as giant. Giant Woody right here. Giant and not so giant. And then that's, you know, that. Over here, movie posters, you know, because I like these movies. Here is my giant bust of Ghostface. Now this robe right here, true story. This is a legit Ghostface robe. It's got the sparklies and everything. You know, if you go to Party City and you get a Ghostface robe, it's, you know, not actually anything like what's in the movie. The one in the Halloween costume has like a thing that you tie here. That wasn't in the movie. Come on. This is what it looks like. Plain, little frillies look like this. This is how it was in the movie. And yes, he is sporting a Christmas hat. And this video is being published in September. I like Christmas. What are you gonna do? Over here, we have, you know, some Indiana Jones memorabilia. My least favorite Indiana Jones hat, that resides in the living room. My other one you'll see in a little bit. Spider-Man, that's pretty sick. Almost got the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin to go with it. I'm still probably gonna get that one day, but it's kind of on hold for now. Out of time license plate, Jurassic Park license plate, hoverboard. Once again, all pretty neato stuff. And actually, before I forget something here, yes, it's in my kitchen. I get to see it every time I eat. Boom. Toy Story. Yes. In the kitchen. That's where it belongs. So anyway, let's go look at some of my toys. The biggest part of my Toy Story collection are here, if I had to guess. Most of you here probably because of the Toy Story stuff. So now. All right, don't judge me. The room's a little messy, but here's where a lot of the Toy Story collection resides. So come on, don't be shy. Come on in. Here is all of my Thinkway Woodies. You got Mr. Potato Head here. Got a little spot for Jurassic Park, still coming together. Indiana Jones goes here. And, well, more Jurassic Park. Over here are some projects that are being worked on currently. We have the Metacom Gen 1 that's going to have Seed Toys on there. It's going to be a ragdoll. It's going to be pretty awesome. So look out for that. And over here are where all my Metacom customs are. We got the floppy head here. We got the one with the full string over here. There's my second. No, he's the second. My third Metacom Woody, that's Gen 1. Cloud logo buzz. Seed Toys head ready to go. That thing is going to look fantastic on Metacom Woody. And some more Jurassic Park over here. Now, also want you to see, which you've seen before, but let's look at it again. Indiana Jones. I have a lot of Indiana Jones hats. Mostly, actually, they're exclusively from Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you know the movies well enough, you'll know the differences between the hats. These are all Raiders of the Lost Ark based. That's my favorite Indiana Jones. What are you gonna do? Well, that right there concludes my collection. It's kind of all over the place. I can't really have one room that's just dedicated to all this stuff. I really can't, because I love so much of it and I just got to put it everywhere. As you can see, my wife had about this much say in what things go where, but you know, it's pretty cool. You're jealous. But yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Roundup gang, that was a really great tour, and I hope you liked everything. Maybe one of these days we'll do something live and we'll look at things more closely. But without further ado, you know, just yeah, get out of here. Thanks for tuning in.